Thank Elmore. I found you.
What? You can't wait till I get back to Martyr's End? I'm wrecked.
No, it's bad. A group of hired guns just attacked Martyr's End. The Silver Talon is trying to take over this whole place. No more laying low. You really turned this into a war.
Where's Kal?
He's holed up inside. We need to find another way in.
You know one?
Through Thorian's dome, maybe.
Thorian's dome is the long way round.
It is for now. The old tunnels that run under it run right into Martyr's End. They're just a little too far down to reach from there.
So no good.
No, but it's still our best chance.
Okay, we'll just have to come up with a real plan on the way.
Hello and welcome back to Hired Gun. As you can see, we just kind of jumped into this mission. I don't even have any medkits, I believe, so... Do I? Yeah, I have no medkits. Bit unfortunate, but gotta make do. Same as having a non... I mean, this is actually a decent version of my Grav gun. I'd like something a little bit better, but didn't get time to modify it. No biggie, though. It's still gonna make do.
Remember what the boss said. No head.
There's a distinct lack of people here. Whatever. Makes it easier for me to loot. Oh god, no! Reflex firing. I forgot how much damage that deals. Yeah, that shotgun has to just be some nuts damage. Because I know Escher's Kiss is not that good. Oh! Would you look at that? Not a bad Scars Machina, honestly. +3, I'm not gonna frown at that. Still wish I knew what the damage, like, radiation does. The more I think about it, the more I have to agree with, like, Mandalore and what other people have said. This game is kind of your because the studio's French, so it fits, it's your classic Euro jank. You know, that's pretty much its own genre, just janky European games. So I can't complain too much. I do wish, though, just a little in-game codex to explain some of this stuff. Because I don't know what these elements do, man. I don't know if there's a significance. I don't know if I should be building radiation or toxin or shock or fire, if I should just not bother. I mean, I should bother because it's just straight damage, but it's all just kind of, it's there without, you know, explaining why. And that's never a good sign in a game. And there are things I think, yes, players should discover on their own. But that's stuff like hidden areas, or a secret ending, not something going as far as a mechanic. Is everything here checked? No, I knew there was something else about this place. So it should be right here. 205 already, that's pretty good. I'll take the Archaeotech. Sure, I need another weapon, I'll use Hashin's Eye. Push comes to shove, I just replace it. God, the sheer number of Psychers is kind of weird. I mean, the Inquisition moves on even like one of these guys. But apparently there's just an army down here. And they're just normal Psychers, because they're not the... Oh, there's the third. They're not the ones that seem to be, like, amped up. I'm actually going to switch to Funeral Ball, because that's more useful than that. They're not amped up by the Gene Stealers, because, you know, we just kind of... We just blew through the Gene Stealer bit. Still think that's weird. Just go, yeah, Gene Stealers are on the planet, they're gonna... thing. Number 4 already. But yeah, they're just in a ship, moving on.
I found it. I found a way. There's an old vent network that runs right down into the tunnels. It's right up ahead of you.
I will say, I'm glad they didn't do a multiplayer mode for this game. Because, like, Doom did that, and... Did anyone actually play the Doom multiplayer? It just seemed like it was so out of place and... kinda dumb. Felt like just a way to introduce the... What are they, Wraiths? The jetpack skeleton guys. But it was a way to introduce the skin where they have the trumpets. The Doot skin. Which was neat, but I would have just put it as an Easter egg and, you know, moved on. Yeah, they really need to adjust the blast radius. When guys can die that far out, it's kinda stupid. And that's speaking as someone who really enjoys this. The chance of self-harm is so high, and you just can't mitigate it. Like, the only way to counter is just don't use the gun. And that's definitely not... Oh, good sticking point for a weapon. Just be like, yeah, just don't use this damn thing, you'll die. Because then, you know, why'd you make it? I get it works better in wide open areas, but how wide and how open do you need to get? Because it seems like you need to hit, like, Grand Canyon level open, otherwise you're just hurting yourself when it gets a kill. Okay, shortcut. Oh. Haha! Last time I did it, I had to slow-mo and slide in.
Ground's too solid to blast through.
So what now?
We need to bring something down on it. Something big.
I love that a basic machine pistol is still useful. One thing that's interesting is a lot of these missions could have been their own standalone storylines. Because you think about it, you have this reactor with a weird tentacle, like, chaotic entity almost, that we're just like, oh yeah, set off the nuclear reactor and kill him, and we'll just move on. You have the stuff with the gene stealers, just like, yep, we got some gene stealers here on the planet. You left, moving on. You have, I mean, the drug lab, you have all this other stuff that could be their own kind of storylines that each kind of go more in depth. You have the wars between these different gangs. That alone you could set up so much. If you did a, oh my god, I just realized, if you did a, like, Shadow of War, Shadow of Mordor style game, and you had a gang nemesis system, with leaders having different abilities, that would be pretty cool. And I would actually trust, I think it's Monolith who does those games. I would trust them with 40k. They've done a pretty good job, I feel, with Lord of the Rings. Which, I mean, that's saying something. Especially considering I don't trust what Amazon's gonna do. I got the sneaking feeling they're gonna screw it up. That's kind of why they chose the time frame they did. Because the Second Age was a blank spot in Tolkien's work. And this way, Amazon can effectively just write whatever they please. And they can just be like, oh, well, it all resolves itself before the movies. So it's kind of a, I'm not gonna say, I won't say half-assed, because it isn't. It's a smart way of writing it, but it's also kind of bad, because then if they screw up, it's still gonna be there. I mean, every franchise has their bad moments. You know, Star Wars has a sequel trilogy, and to some people, Jar Jar. Star Trek has God knows how much stuff. Picard, Discovery, parts of Next Generation, parts of Enterprise.
Watch out.
Thanks for the warning.
Only one chest left. Anything on the scanners? I might have missed it, but I don't think I did. We'll follow the rules and walk down the stairs. Oh, last chest. Nothing really worthwhile. That's fine, though. Not everything has to be a banger. Hey, that's some BS. There's no reason you should be looking up into a random spot. I just glitched out of the pipe. As jank as that is, I will say credit where credit is due, they put you back. Even when I have been smacked and slingshotted mid-animation across the map, the game at least will put you back to where you were. And I think that is commendable. Because they could have just been like, well, you land where you land, and you gotta deal with it. But they at least said, no, you stop and come back. Although there's these, like, wagon trains. Like, this is Oregon Trail. I would actually play that. I would play a Necromunda Oregon Trail. I think that would be interesting. I need more batteries. It's like when you're a kid and you need batteries for your Game Boy. So you swipe them out of, like, the TV remote. And if you're real smart, you do what I did when I was younger. You use the batteries, and then you put them back. Because then whenever anybody uses the whatever they belong to, they just go, oh, the batteries are dead. I was a little bit of a shit as a kid. But hey, it wasn't my fault that they made they made Xbox 360 controllers use AA's and not come rechargeable. That was a little close. I do like the frantic pace of this. I just feel like the kind of... the environments and everything don't exactly fit with a lot of mobility. Especially when this is kind of the apex of what you do. You just jump over and zip away. And as they get close, you jump over and zip away. But, I mean, not every environment is like this, so it's not indicative of all of them. The more open areas are really good. I'm amazed I haven't died since I don't have any medkits. Alright, then this way.
Come on! Keep bringing it! Hey, you should
Did it sound like an old man yelled, "Get down!" So that's what I thought I heard, and that just kind of threw me off. Oh, my grav gun must have wiped everybody else. See, this is why I refuse to even say it's OP, because I really don't think it is. God, I forgot shotguns are actually good.
That's BT right there.
No, it isn't an old man, it's just a British accent.
Cover me!
Oh, I have to go to the bridge deployment button. How are people supposed to reach that? All these other environments have designs that seem realistic. Then this, it's just... you can't reach this without, like, a jetpack or grappling hook.
Rush down! I thought you were gonna deal with that sub-rat!
kind of wish they'd gone kind of wacky with the shotgun. Do like Saints Row 3, where you could have a triple barrel lever action shotgun. You know, turn this into some quad barrel thing. If it's a matter of, well, it's not, you know, realistic, who cares? It's made by gangs in a dystopian undercity. I feel like putting 2 extra barrels on a shotgun is a very tame thing they would do. I mean, come on, the Ogrins bundle up explosives on rats and throw them at you. Hey, we did it! What do we want? I'll take the Scars Machina, just because I don't have it. Don't need any of these. Don't need it, already have it. I know my armor is of better quality. Don't need any of those. That Archaeotech 11? That's a pretty steep boost there. Then we'll just replace the lightning one. Lucky Charm, 14. Our lowest is an 11. So we will replace a 12 with that, replace the 12 with the 11, and go from there. And that's it. 63 grand. Okay.
How many more of you do I have to shoot to make my point? One more?
No, no!
Then listen. You're gonna take a message for me. You and every single one of the rest of the hive scum working for the Silver Talon, get out of here and never return. Do you understand me? She's dead. If I find you with her, you'll have just wasted the luckiest second chance you ever got. Now go!
You're letting him go?
For now. More used to us that way. Go and get tooled up, patched up. Anything you need. Then we're going to finish this.
Wild Snake is 25 creds, Amasek is 4 creds, and Old Four...
You seen Jericho?
Not since he finished shooting up the place.
Not sure how much choice he had.
Well, maybe not this time. But enough of you two hanging around here if you're making this kind of trouble. You owe me.
For what?
For the mess you made. The two of... Well, say.
You ready? It's time.
Yeah, I'm ready.
It's time for all of this to end. Time for you to make your fortune. Where's that damned hound of yours? You'll need him.
Alright, and that is all for now. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure to hit the like button. It helps out the channel a lot. And if you haven't already, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.